laziness is often misunderstood, associated with a lack of motivation or drive. Yet it is crucial to recognize that this label does not define your worth or potential. Everyone experiences periods of low energy, but these moments do not equate to being lazy. Rather, they can stem from fatigue, mental health struggles, or simply the need for a break. Embracing this perspective allows us to approach laziness with compassion rather than judgment. To move beyond the confines of this label, it's essential to first acknowledge that change is always possible. Taking small steps can lead to significant transformation. For instance, setting achievable goals can ignite motivation. Imagine waking up each day with a list of tasks, even if they are as simple as making your bed or stepping outside for fresh air. These small victories create momentum, demonstrating that you are capable of action and progress. By celebrating these little wins, you slowly dissolve the idea that laziness is part of who you are. Furthermore, seeking passion can reignite your enthusiasm for life. When you engage in activities that inspire you, it naturally diminishes feelings of laziness. Picture yourself immersed in a hobby, losing track of time as you create or explore. This deep engagement can be your antidote to stagnation. Try new things, uncover hidden interests, and allow your curiosity to guide you. Often, it is the fear of failure or judgment that holds us back, but recognizing that everyone has their unique journey can liberate you from this burden. Mental and emotional well-being play significant roles in how we perceive laziness. Stress, anxiety, and depression can create a sense of paralysis, making even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. Prioritize self-care and seek help when needed. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who uplift and encourage you. Their positive energy can be contagious and remove the looming shadow of self-doubt. Remember, it is okay to rest and recharge. Doing so does not equate to laziness, but rather reflects a healthy understanding of your limits. Ultimately, embracing the notion that laziness isn't who you are marks the beginning of a transformative journey. Allow yourself to redefine productivity on your terms, recognizing that everyone has unique rhythms and paces. Do not let the fear of being labeled hold you back from pursuing your goals. With determination, self-compassion, and a willingness to explore new outlets, laziness can become just a fleeting moment in a life filled with possibility. Have you ever found yourself hitting the snooze button more times than you'd like to admit? It's not merely a habit, it's a reflection of something deeper. With each press, you are not just delaying your day, but pushing away the reality that lurks on the horizon. Unfinished assignments, elusive dreams, and untapped potential. Allowing fear to hold you captive is a choice, but it's not a choice you have to live with forever. Imagine the weight of all those tomorrow promises hanging over you. With each passing day, the pressure mounts and the fear of failure intertwines with your desire for success, creating a vicious cycle. You tell yourself it's just laziness, but deep inside, you know it's more profound than that. It's the fear of starting, the what-ifs that cloud your mind and blind you to the possibilities that await. You are not just procrastinating. You are battling against the shackles of self-doubt. Yet this video presents you with a crucial opportunity, a turning point on your journey. It beckons you to awaken from the slumber of complacency and embrace the life you yearn to lead. Picture stepping out from under the haze of fear, where each action becomes a declaration of your existence and intentions. This moment is not merely about waking up. It's about reclaiming your autonomy and asserting your worth. From now on, every choice you make can lead you towards empowerment instead of paralysis. Visualize a life defined not by hesitation, but by vibrant pursuit. Every failing step you take can become a conduit for growth, each moment transformed from fear of not being enough into a wellspring of motivation. Embrace your imperfections and let them guide you toward relentless self-improvement. Say yes to the tasks you've shelved and the dreams you've quietly tucked away. Challenge every limiting belief that once dictated your decisions. As you stand at this crossroads, remember, laziness is not a label you wear. It is a mindset you've inadvertently accepted. You possess the strength to break free from this mindset. This is your awakening. It's time to rise with purpose, to confront what you've been avoiding, and to forge a reality that resonates with your ambitions. This is your awakening. Stand up, embrace your fears, and take your life back.
In the journey of education, every student yearns for success, yet many struggle under the weight of stress and competition. Imagine transforming into the kind of student who consistently stays ahead, learns faster, and achieves better grades with less hassle. The transformation begins with cultivating the right mindset, which serves as the foundation for effective learning and academic excellence. Start by creating a structured routine that prioritizes your studies. Picture a daily schedule where each hour is dedicated to focused learning, freeing your mind from distractions. Allocate specific times for different subjects, and mix study methods to keep things engaging. Visualize cycling through textbooks, online courses, and practice tests, allowing your brain to absorb information in various formats. By adhering to this routine, you not only build discipline, but also create an environment conducive to learning. Moreover, embrace the art of active learning. Visualize yourself actively participating in discussions, asking questions, and testing your knowledge through quizzes with peers. This approach not only deepens your understanding, but also enhances retention. Instead of passively reading, imagine dissecting complex topics into smaller, manageable parts. Utilize mind maps and visual aids that paint a clearer picture of the concepts at hand. As you interact with the material, you'll find that comprehension grows and the fear of exams dwindles. Leverage technology to make learning more efficient. Picture a world where educational apps and online resources become your trusty allies. With tools that help organize notes, set reminders for deadlines, and even tutor through interactive exercises, the path to academic success becomes clearer. Imagine accessing videos that explain challenging concepts with clarity, or connecting with online study groups where collaboration heightens your understanding. By incorporating technology, studying transforms from a chore into an interactive experience. Lastly, foster a growth mindset and resilience. Imagine every mistake as a stepping stone rather than a setback. Celebrate small victories and learn from challenges. Recognizing that improvement comes through practice and perseverance will empower you to face academic hurdles with confidence. Through consistent effort and a positive outlook, the title of the successful student is within your grasp. In conclusion, becoming a student who excels with less stress is entirely attainable. By embracing structured routines, active learning techniques, effective use of technology, and a resilient mindset, you embark on a journey toward academic success. Prepare to excel and enjoy the fulfilling experience of learning.
Procrastination is often misconstrued as laziness, but this perspective fails to capture the urgency of what's happening in our minds. Picture a crowded room filled with distractions, chatter, and chaos. This is akin to the 50 open tabs running concurrently in your brain, each vying for your attention. When faced with tasks demanding focus, the result can be overwhelming, leading to a state of paralysis rather than apathy. At the core of this phenomenon lies the brain's inherent design. It's wired to seek comfort and avoid pain, a survival mechanism developed over millennia. Imagine standing at the edge of a deep, dark chasm, where stepping forward requires courage and clarity. Faced with tasks that feel difficult or uncertain, the brain instinctively takes a step back, raising the flag of procrastination as a protective measure. This behavior is not a character flaw. Rather, it's a mental defense system functioning in its truest form. Understanding this rewiring can empower us to transform how we approach tasks. When the mind is flooded with stimuli and responsibilities, the pathways to productivity become obscured. Picture a well-tuned vehicle that won't move forward because it's buried beneath piles of clutter. The first step to reclaiming the ability to act is to declutter the mind. Setting clear priorities, creating a structured roadmap, and breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable components can significantly reduce overwhelm. Laziness is often misunderstood, cast aside as a flaw in character rather than a symptom of deeper issues. To address this propensity to procrastinate or avoid tasks, we must journey beneath the surface to uncover the roots of this behavior. At the heart of laziness often lies fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of uncertainty can paralyze individuals, preventing them from taking the necessary steps to engage with their responsibilities. This emotional hurdle, larger than any task, can manifest itself in inertia. The mind conjures up scenarios of what could go wrong, leading one to choose the comfort of inaction over the potential discomfort of effort and achievement. Furthermore, lack of clarity can significantly contribute to this state of inactivity. When individuals are uncertain of their goals or the steps required to achieve them, they become overwhelmed. A fog of confusion looms large, rendering even the simplest tasks daunting. Without a clear path, motivation wanes, and what once seemed achievable gradually diminishes to a distant dream, lost amid uncertainty. Each passing day slips by, further entrenching apathy. Another layer to this complex tapestry of laziness is the disconnection from purpose. When individuals lack a sense of direction or meaning in their actions, it is easy to slip into lethargy. Purpose acts as the driving force, the spark that ignites passion and fosters perseverance. Without it, activities can feel mechanical and uninspired, transforming life's tasks into burdens rather than opportunities for growth. Rediscovering that purpose can be enlightening. It revives a sense of identity and unearthed desire to act. To combat laziness effectively, it is crucial to explore these roots, acknowledging fear, seeking clarity, and reconnecting with one's purpose. Engaging in self-reflection can be transformative, allowing individuals to discern their motivations and apprehensions. By addressing fear, they can reframe their relationship with challenges, transforming them into stepping stones rather than barriers. Promoting clarity may involve setting specific, small, and attainable goals, paving a clear path through the mist of uncertainty. As they regain their footing, individuals can then seek inspiration in their passions, realigning their daily actions with their core values and aspirations. This journey of understanding and rediscovery is not instantaneous, but rather a gradual process of self-awareness and healing. By revealing these roots, we empower ourselves to rise above the constraints of laziness and unlock our potential to strive for growth, success, and fulfillment. In the journey of self-discovery, asking yourself what you are avoiding is a profound starting point. The act of avoidance can manifest in various ways, such as procrastination, distractions, or even a sense of paralysis when facing important decisions. This introspection not only uncovers hidden fears, but also highlights underlying motivations that have kept you from taking decisive action. Understanding the reasons behind your avoidance is crucial. Often fear is a significant factor. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown can inhibit your ability to move forward. By recognizing these fears, you carve out space for growth and resilience. Visualize taking a step towards your avoided tasks. Each small action chips away at the overwhelming barrier of fear, transforming it into an opportunity for success instead. Additionally, avoidance may stem from a lack of clarity regarding your desires or goals. When you're unsure about what you truly want, it's easy to fall into complacency and sidestep challenges. Reflect on your aspirations and visualize your ideal future. Write down what you genuinely wish to accomplish, letting this clarity pave the way for your next steps. In doing so, you illuminate a path amidst the shadows of uncertainty, helping you channel your energy into productive pursuits. Revealing what you are avoiding is akin to shining a light on an uncharted area of your psyche. Take time to journal about your thoughts and emotions related to avoidance. This practice can help you articulate feelings that may otherwise remain nebulous. Through writing, you may discover layers of complexity within your avoidance. Perhaps there are unresolved conflicts or unmet needs that surface as you explore your inner world. The act of writing becomes a mirror, reflecting aspects of yourself that are ready to be acknowledged and addressed. Ultimately, the answers you seek can unlock a new realm of action. By confronting what you have been avoiding, you prepare yourself to tackle challenges with newfound vigor. Each step toward understanding and acceptance allows you to break free from the confines of avoidance, empowering you to navigate life with clarity and purpose. Embrace this journey of self-exploration, for in understanding your avoidance lies the key to unleashing your potential. In a world where distractions are plentiful, conquering laziness can seem impossible for many. However, it's not merely a matter of willpower that separates those who achieve their goals from those who do not. It's clarity, hunger, and focus that fuel this journey. When you have a vision of what you want to achieve, the fog of uncertainty dissipates, allowing you to see the path before you more clearly. Clarity acts as a lighthouse within the foggy seas of distractions. It provides a point of focus amid the chaos, enabling you to prioritize what truly matters. Instead of being overwhelmed by emotional obstacles, individuals who conquer laziness have learned to zero in on their goals, distinguishing between what is essential and what is extraneous. They understand that emotions, often fleeting and sometimes deceptive, have the potential to derail their progress if allowed to take precedence over their ambitions. A fiery hunger resides in those who are committed to excellence, propelling them to push beyond their comfortable confines. This hunger is not just for success, but for mastery over their own habits and behaviors. It is the relentless pursuit of self-improvement, driving them to take action even when motivation wanes. When you cultivate this hunger, it transforms the mundane into opportunities for growth, making every effort count towards a larger vision. Alongside clarity and hunger, focus acts as the honing mechanism for one's discipline. Choosing to act in accordance with your goals requires a steadfast commitment to ignoring fleeting whims. A defined objective acts like a magnet, pulling you towards productive habits while repelling distractions. The process of training your mind to adhere to discipline, instead of being swayed by momentary emotions, embeds resilience into your character, preparing you for the challenges and setbacks that will inevitably arise on your journey. Discipline, then, is the critical conduit between your current reality and your desired future. Like a sturdy bridge, it connects your present self to the aspirations that lie ahead. Every decision made with discipline paves the way toward your goals, illustrating that success is a journey built on consistent choices rather than isolated moments of motivation. Embrace clarity, foster hunger, maintain focus, and you'll find that discipline will lead you forward, conquering laziness along the way. In the quiet hours of the morning, a determined figure steps onto the court. The only sounds are the soft squeak of shoes against polished wood. It's 4 a.m. Ours a time when most of the world is still wrapped in the comfort of sleep. Yet this is the sacred hour of commitment, a moment when the pursuit of greatness begins to take shape amidst the shadows. Motivation is often fleeting. It ebbs and flows like the tides, influenced by circumstances and emotions. However, commitment is steadfast. It's the unwavering promise to oneself to push through, regardless of how one feels. This realization fuels the relentless practice sessions. Each dribble echoes a vow. Each shot taken is a step closer to the extraordinary, and every drop of sweat is a testament to the dedication that defines true success. Success, unlike motivation, does not play favorites. It is earned through consistency and hard work, shaped by those early mornings and long hours spent honing one's craft. While the world still lies dormant, this commitment transforms dreams into tangible achievements. It's a journey paved with struggle and resilience, and though emotions may fluctuate, the unyielding dedication to the work remains. On that court, under the dim lights of early morning, every repetition adds another layer to the foundation of greatness. The path is not always clear, nor is it without its share of obstacles. But the commitment to show up, to put in the work, to embrace discomfort, this is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Each sunrise brings forth the chance to elevate one's game, to push boundaries and to redefine limits. The legacy of those who rise early and train hard extends far beyond the scoreboard. It influences hearts and minds. It serves as a reminder that success is a marathon, not a sprint. The lesson resonates, feelings may come and go, but actions are what truly shape destinies. In the stillness of dawn, greatness is not merely a goal. It is a daily practice, a relentless pursuit that defines the essence of who we are. In the journey of self-improvement, the language we use shapes our mindset. Each phrase we utter can either propel us forward or hold us back. Stop saying, "I don't feel like it." Instead, embrace the empowering mantra, "It's time to execute." This subtle shift in vocabulary from dismissal to commitment ignites a spark within, transforming inertia into action. As we emphasize execution, we not only acknowledge our capabilities, but also take responsibility for our choices, steering ourselves toward progress. The fear of failure often looms large, suffocating ambition with doubt and hesitation. We dwell on the thought, "What if I fail?" allowing it to paralyze our potential. It's time to flip this narrative and ask instead, "What if I never try?" This reframing opens a door to endless possibilities, guiding our focus toward the outcomes that arise from courageous action. By contemplating the consequences of inaction, we shift our perspective from fear to opportunity, reminding ourselves that every great success is crafted from a series of tries, trials, and tribulations. Motivation can be an elusive friend, often coming and going like the wind, leaving us stranded in moments of doubt. We might wait for that spark, hoping inspiration will miraculously appear. But waiting for motivation can be a trap, a deceptive lullaby that lulls us into complacency. Instead, take a bold stance and act with intention. Intentional actions create momentum, providing a path to follow when motivation wanes. By cultivating small, deliberate steps towards our goals, we foster resilience and commitment, showing ourselves that we can thrive even in challenging circumstances. Embrace these shifts in thought and witness the transformation in your life. As you stop saying, "I don't feel like it," and start declaring, "It's time to execute," a newfound power emerges. Let go of the paralyzing question of failure and replace it with a courageous determination to try. In this journey, motivation will become a byproduct of your actions. With each executed intention, you will find strength and resilience, creating a habit of success where your dreams and aspirations reside. Now is the time to act. Dreams are the seeds of our aspirations, painting vivid pictures of what we desire to achieve. However, aspirations alone are not sufficient to reach these goals. The reality is that we do not rise to the level of our dreams. Instead, we often find ourselves sinking to the level of our systems and habits. This truth compels us to examine and refine the frameworks that govern our daily lives. Our habits, whether positive or negative, shape the foundation of our existence. They are the routines we engage in, often unconsciously, which dictate our efficiency and effectiveness. Imagine a sturdy ship attempting to sail towards distant shores, but it is entangled in a net of frayed ropes and faulty machinery. Without a reliable system to navigate, the ship drifts aimlessly, just as we can lose sight of our dreams without the infrastructure to support them. To elevate our lives, we must build systems that align with our goals. Creating a structure involves identifying our long-term ambitions and breaking them down into actionable steps. Picture an architect drawing blueprints for a magnificent skyscraper. Without meticulous planning and solid foundations, the vision remains a mere dream. Small, consistent actions like setting daily priorities or establishing productivity rituals empower us to make consistent progress, enabling us to rise towards our aspirations. The transformative power of habits lies in their compounding effect. Each small action we take reinforces our ability to achieve more, fostering confidence and growth. Think of it as a snowball rolling down a hill. What begins as a small clump of snow gradually gathers mass and momentum. Similarly, cultivating positive habits creates an unstoppable force propelling us toward our dreams. Replacing detrimental habits with constructive ones requires effort and patience, yet the rewards are profound. Consequently, self-awareness becomes an essential companion in this journey. Regularly reflecting on our habits and their alignment with our goals enables us to make adjustments. Maintaining a journal or engaging in mindful practices allows us to track our progress and identify areas for improvement. By consciously choosing which systems to uphold and which to discard, we lay the groundwork for our success. In confronting the challenges presented by our habits, we can pave the way toward making our dreams a tangible reality. In the vast landscape of everyday tasks, certain tools stand out for their unparalleled utility and effectiveness. From the humble screwdriver to advanced multi-tools, these instruments are designed to simplify life's challenges and enhance our efficiency. They are companions in home improvement, gardening, or crafting projects. Each tool contributes to a seamless workflow, making daily activities accessible and manageable. Firstly, let's delve into the basics. A good toolbox is incomplete without a reliable hammer. This simple yet powerful tool embodies the essence of versatility, whether you're hanging a picture frame or building a piece of furniture. Its sturdy design can drive nails into wood or remove them effortlessly, making it indispensable for DIY enthusiasts. Alongside the hammer, a quality tape measure deserves prominence. With its accuracy, it ensures that every inch counts, preventing costly mistakes in any project. On the digital front, tech tools like smartphones have revolutionized how we navigate daily tasks. Equipped with various apps, from calendars to to-do lists, they serve as personal assistants. This multifunctionality ensures vital information is at our fingertips, whether we need to remember an appointment or set reminders for essential errands. Additionally, the rise of smart home devices has introduced a new era of convenience, allowing us to control everything from lights to security systems with simple voice commands or through dedicated apps. Beyond traditional tools, consider the power of organization aids. Storage bins, shelves, and labeling systems might not seem like tools at first glance, but their impact is profound. They transform cluttered spaces into streamlined environments where productivity thrives. By providing a home for every item, they save time and reduce frustration, enhancing overall quality of life. Lastly, let's not overlook the joy of creativity that certain tools can inspire. Crafting tools, such as cutting mats and specialty scissors, enable endless possibilities for artistic expression. They empower individuals to bring their visions to life, fostering a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Whether in crafting, cooking, or home maintenance, these tools serve as catalysts for creativity and self-expression. Together, they cultivate an environment where innovation and efficiency can flourish, ultimately enhancing our experiences and simplifying our daily lives. Have you ever found yourself hesitating on a decision or action you know you should take? The 5-second rule, as outlined by Mel Robbins, provides a powerful strategy to break through that hesitation. It's simple yet transformative. Count backward from 5 and then take action before your brain has a chance to talk you out of it. This technique taps into the brain's primal need to act swiftly, stirring within you the courage to step out of your comfort zone without overthinking. The first step in utilizing the 5-second rule is recognizing those moments of hesitation. Perhaps you're faced with the daunting task of starting a workout, speaking up in a meeting, or even sending that risky message. These moments often come with a wave of self-doubt, and it's easy to let that doubt hold you back. But here's where the 5-second rule shines. By simply counting down from 5, you force yourself to shift gears, redirecting your mind from fear and uncertainty to decisive action. You become an architect of your destiny, one 5 count at a time. As you employ this rule consistently in your life, you will start to notice gradual changes. It's not just a quick fix, but a cognitive shift. Every time you move after counting down, you silence the inner critic and forge new neural pathways in your brain. Over time, you build resilience, confidence, and a strong habit of action-taking. It becomes easier to overcome procrastination and take initiative during pivotal moments, leading to personal growth in an array of areas, whether it be professional aspirations, personal relationships, or health goals. Moreover, the 5-second rule fosters a greater sense of accountability. You begin to hold yourself responsible for your actions instead of letting fear dictate your decisions. The act of moving becomes a declaration of your intent. It empowers you to take ownership of your life, ensuring that you are not merely a passive participant but an active creator of your experiences. Just by counting down and taking that first step, you propel yourself toward achieving your goals, however daunting they may seem. In summary, the 5-second rule is not just a motivational tactic. It's a profound method for instilling action in your daily life. It's about transforming hesitation into momentum, uncertainty into courage. So the next time you feel that familiar pang of hesitation, remember to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. Your potential awaits beyond that 5-second window. In the realm of productivity strategies, the Pomodoro technique stands out as a uniquely effective method. Originating from the Italian word for tomato, named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer used by its creator, this technique encourages structured work intervals, punctuated by short breaks. The simplicity of the technique, work for 25 minutes followed by a 5-minute break, offers a refreshing approach to tasks that often seem overwhelming. When faced with a daunting project, committing to just 25 minutes makes the task feel more manageable and less intimidating. As the timer starts, focus solely on the task at hand. This burst of concentrated effort promotes deeper engagement and can significantly enhance productivity. During these 25 minutes, distractions should be minimized. This is the moment to immerse yourself fully in your work. The ticking of the timer becomes a gentle reminder to remain dedicated and to resist the urge to check emails or browse social media. By treating these intervals as sacred, you train your mind to focus, gradually improving your attention span and work quality. Once the 25 minutes elapse, the timer signals the end of your work session, and it's time to savor a well-deserved 5-minute break. During this short interlude, step away from your workspace, grab a refreshing drink, stretch, or take a brief walk. These activities rejuvenate your mind and body, preparing you for the next session. After 4 work intervals, or Pomodoros, it's time for a longer break, typically lasting 15 to 30 minutes. This extended pause allows for deeper mental recovery, enabling you to return to your tasks with renewed energy and focus. The Pomodoro technique not only fosters productivity, but also establishes a sense of achievement. Each completed Pomodoro is a mini milestone, creating a rhythm of accomplishment that fuels motivation. Over time, users find themselves more adept at estimating how much they can accomplish in a set time frame, leading to better planning and time management skills. Additionally, the technique provides a structured approach to tackling large projects while preventing burnout. By breaking tasks into small, digestible parts, you can maintain a steady pace without feeling overwhelmed. Embrace the Pomodoro technique and experience the transformation of your work habits. In a world filled with distractions, knowing what to prioritize can be a game changer. Embracing the concept of the 3 MITs, or most important tasks, can transform how you navigate your daily responsibilities. Begin each evening by reflecting on the day ahead. With pen in hand or a digital note at your fingertips, write down the top 3 tasks that, when accomplished, will propel you toward your larger goals. This simple yet profound practice sets the stage for a focused day, ensuring you wake up with clarity and purpose. As the sun rises and casts its warm glow, your mind shifts to the challenges set before you. The Eat the Frog method guides you to tackle the most daunting task first. Picture an enormous green frog sitting on your desk, staring back at you. You know you must face it, and the sooner you do, the lighter you will feel. By conquering this hardest task when your energy and focus are at their peak, you stave off the regret and anxiety that can accompany procrastination. It's about shifting your mindset, viewing this formidable task not as an obstacle, but a stepping stone to greater productivity. Once you've devoured that proverbial frog, the rest of the day becomes a canvas for achievement. The lighter weight on your shoulders makes room for enthusiasm as you dive into the 2 remaining tasks. Picture a chef preparing a masterpiece. Each task is an essential ingredient that contributes to a deliciously productive day. The momentum you build from completing the toughest challenges spills over into the smaller tasks, making even the most tedious feel like a breeze. As night falls, take a moment to reflect on what you've accomplished. Celebrate the victory of mastering your day with the 3 MITs, a commitment to efficiency, clarity, and focus that can fundamentally change your relationship with work and downtime. Transforming the tedious into the delightful can be a game changer in our daily routine. One effective pairing is to engage in exercise while watching your favorite TV series. This innovative approach not only ensures you stay active, but also provides an enjoyable distraction. Picture yourself on a treadmill or stationary bike, breaking a sweat, yet being completely engrossed in the latest adventures of beloved characters. This fusion of activity and leisure fosters a positive mindset, making fitness feel less like a chore and more like an engaging pastime. Another pairing that can be incredibly effective is to declutter your home while listening to an upbeat playlist. The act of organizing clutter can often feel overwhelming, but when accompanied by infectious tunes, the task becomes lighter. Imagine sorting through your belongings, tapping your feet to the rhythm of your favorite songs. The music fuels your energy, transforming the mundane act of tidying up into a lively dance session, sweeping away both physical and emotional clutter from your space. Parallel to these examples, consider cooking as an activity that sometimes feels laborious. To change its perception, try pairing the cooking process with a captivating podcast. As you chop, stir, and sauté, allow the engaging discussions or thrilling stories to weave themselves into your culinary experience. Envision the aromas of spices filling your kitchen, while an intriguing plot unfolds in the background. This dual focus minimizes the monotony of meal preparation, turning it into an opportunity for both nourishment and stimulation. In an age where distractions are merely a touch away, conquering laziness calls for a strategic approach. The first step in this battle is to remove your phone from easy reach. Imagine waking up each morning free from the incessant pull of your device. By placing your phone across the room, you create a barrier that encourages intentionality rather than aimless scrolling. This physical distance turns your phone from a constant companion into an occasional tool, pushing you to focus instead on what truly matters in your day-to-day life. Once your phone is out of reach, consider the digital realm. The internet is filled with tempting distractions that often lead to hours lost in procrastination. Start by blocking distracting websites that suck you in without you even realizing it. Picture yourself sitting down at your computer, ready to tackle important tasks. With distracting sites blocked, you have reclaimed your focus, preventing the familiar cycle of distraction and regret. This proactive measure serves not only to protect your time, but also to cultivate an environment conducive to productivity. The challenge of laziness also lies in creating a more inconvenient path towards wasting time. By rearranging your environment, you're not just making laziness uncomfortable, you're building a foundation for discipline and work ethic. Instead of lounging effortlessly with a television remote, why not place that remote in a drawer? Each time you want to watch a show, you'll have to make a conscious effort to retrieve it, forcing you to weigh whether you truly want to get lost in mindless entertainment or engage in more rewarding activities. Furthermore, consider adopting a habit of setting clear and attainable goals for each day. Envision having a checklist with dedicated time slots for work, exercise, and hobbies. As you tick off each item, a sense of accomplishment washes over you, reinforcing positive behavior. This simple structure guides your day, steering you away from the seductive grasp of laziness and redirecting your energy towards personal growth and fulfillment. In summary, transforming your life involves creating barriers against laziness. By putting your phone across the room, blocking distracting websites, and making it harder to slip into procrastination, you can take decisive steps toward a more productive and fulfilling life. As you take these actions, visualize the satisfaction of reaching your goals and relish the newfound clarity of purpose that emerges from a more disciplined existence. In the realm of achieving goals, the interplay between momentum and motivation often sets the stage for success. While motivation can ignite the initial spark to start a journey, momentum carries you through the long and often challenging path toward your objectives. Imagine a rolling boulder. Once it gains speed, it becomes unstoppable, carving through obstacles with ease. This is the essence of momentum in our lives, where small, consistent actions lead to considerable outcomes. The journey begins with the first step, where motivation usually shines bright. It's that exhilarating rush you feel when you set ambitious goals and envision success. However, this high often wanes, leaving behind a landscape of self-doubt and inertia. It's essential to recognize that motivation is a fleeting emotion. It can ebb like the tide, leaving you stranded in a sea of procrastination. Here, the need for momentum arises, a steady, relentless force that propels you forward even when motivation wanes. To cultivate momentum, focus on consistency and small wins. Picture a snowball rolling down a hill, gradually growing larger as it collects snow. Start with manageable tasks that build your confidence and contribute to your larger goal. Each completed task fuels further determination, creating a cascade effect. When you celebrate these small victories, they nourish your sense of accomplishment and reinforce your commitment to continue. The key is to engage in routine actions that become habitual over time, allowing momentum to flourish naturally. As momentum builds, the energy and enthusiasm you glean from taking action can reignite motivation. Think of it as a cycle. The more you act, the more empowered you feel, and that empowerment boosts your desire to take further action. With each stride, facing challenges transforms from a daunting task to an invigorating adventure. Your progress becomes a source of inspiration in itself, unveiling both your potential and your resilience. Just like a river flowing with ease, the momentum you create becomes a powerful force, carrying you confidently toward your goals. In conclusion, while motivation sparks the initial fire, it is momentum that sustains the blaze. Embrace the reality that success follows action, not just aspiration. Commit to consistent efforts and watch as momentum propels you further than motivation ever could. Cultivate this unstoppable force in your life, and you'll find yourself forging paths to success that once felt insurmountable. In a world that often emphasizes the importance of reaching the summit, it's vital to remember that every significant journey begins with a single step. The mountains in our lives, whether they be personal, professional, or emotional, can seem intimidating. However, that first step is not just an action. It is a declaration of intent to move forward, no matter the challenges ahead. As you stand at the base of your mountain, take a moment to reflect. Breathe in the fresh air and soak in the scenery around you. The journey isn't solely about the destination. It's about the experiences and lessons learned along the way. Acknowledge that each step you take is part of your unique story. And while the end goal may seem distant, every small movement is a victory in itself. This realization transforms the concept of climbing from a daunting task to an engaging adventure. After that initial step, the path ahead begins to unfold. With each subsequent step, your confidence builds, and the mountain feels less insurmountable. Perhaps that next step involves seeking help from others who have trekked similar paths. Sharing your aspirations with those who understand can provide encouragement. This solidarity can lighten your load, reminding you that you are not alone in your climb. Even the mightiest peaks are conquered not just by individual will, but by the support of a community, friends, or family who cheer from the sidelines, inspiring you to keep moving forward. As you continue on this path, take pride in each progression. Celebrate the little achievements along the way. Learning something new, overcoming a fear, or simply getting out of bed to face the day. These seemingly minor victories accumulate, culminating in profound transformation over time. The act of stepping away from your comfort zone becomes your new norm, each stride forward instilling a sense of purpose and resilience. With patience and perseverance, the mountain will no longer appear daunting. Instead, it is an inviting challenge filled with opportunities for growth and discovery. Ultimately, the journey is yours to navigate. Let go of the pressure to reach the top immediately. There will be days when you may falter or feel overwhelmed, and that is perfectly okay. Embrace this process and remember, you don't need to conquer the mountain today. You simply need to focus on today's step, knowing that tomorrow holds the promise of another. Every day offers a fresh page in the book of your life, waiting for you to write your story. The first step in owning your life is recognizing the power that lies within you. Start your day with intention. Rise with the sun and embrace the light as it filters through your window. Each sunrise is a signal, urging you to shed the previous day's doubts and fears, enabling you to craft a reality that reflects your true desires. Creating a life you can proudly claim requires action. Reflect on your passions and aspirations, for they are the compass guiding you towards fulfillment. Take small steps, identify one goal you can pursue vigorously today. Whether it's a long-held dream or a simple task, embarking on this journey ignites a fire within you. Picture yourself not just wandering through life, but consciously directing your path, with each decision echoing your values and aspirations. Mindset plays a pivotal role in embracing ownership of your life. Cultivate positivity. Nourish your mind with affirmations and visualizations. Imagine challenges not as obstacles, but as stepping stones to your growth. Each setback offers a lesson, a chance to evolve and refine your approach. Surround yourself with inspiration and people who uplift you. Their energy can amplify your resolve. Let self-doubt fade as you replace it with confidence, believing that you are capable of achieving greatness. Moreover, create a sanctuary for your thoughts. Journal your reflections, desire, and progress. This practice not only clarifies your aspirations, but also serves as a testament to your journey. Watch as the pages fill with evidence of your growing courage and determination. This diary of your life will become a source of motivation, especially during moments of uncertainty. Finally, celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Each achievement moves you closer to the person you aspire to be. With every success, you strengthen your foundation of self-ownership. Embrace gratitude. It shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance surrounding you. As you wake up and own your life, you will witness the transformation of your dreams into reality. Awaken your potential, for the world awaits the unique contribution that only you can offer.